Hello and welcome to Foxhole Inferno. The game has just released from early access after 5 years on Steam, and I gotta say, the amount of content that has been added here is immense. This is a very, very cool MMO RPG, I guess. It's very persistent. It has an incredible community behind it, and if you would like to check it out, there is a link in the description. And this video is kindly sponsored by Siege Camp, and we're going to be playing a little bit of it today. And now this is basically a game that places you in the shoes of a soldier, just a regular soldier on a battlefield. And the battlefield is massive, by the way, where the war will extend for multiple weeks. And it's this kind of concept really excites me. I really love this. So let's go ahead and play, and we're going to choose our faction. So you can see factions cannot be changed after you've started playing this war. And you can see here that we have two different choices here: the Colonials or the Wardens. The Colonials are dominant, unrelenting. No army in the world holds a candle to the Mysian Colonials. So when Northerners marched on our border, it ignited a flame that refuses to be snuffed. If they want to test our legions, let them try, for the end is our glory. And the Wardens. The Sauerwisch I have no idea how to say that, built an empire out of the cold, treacherous north, but the great wars have taken a toll on our once proud nation. Those southern savages left our home shattered and broken. It's not just our home they threaten, but our history, our legacy. Take it back. Alright, I feel like the Wardens seem kind of cool. I don't know, I kind of like both. I don't really know what to choose, to be honest. Let's go with this. Commit to the Wardens, let's go. Alright, so we have the war statistics at the moment. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, okay, so there are more Wardens than there are Colonials, and there are 50,000 total casualties. Actually, wait a minute. No, I'm misrepresenting the statistics here. The Wardens have lost more people to death. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, why not? Sounds kind of good to me. And there have been 5 days at war at the moment. So let's go ahead and jump in. Now, there are a wide variety of different tasks that you're going to be able to complete in the game. And bear in mind, as I said to you before, every single thing is going to be done by a human player. So, for example, mining something, moving from the back lines all the way to the front line, you're going to have to do that with any kind of ammunition that the front lines will need. For example, if a tank needs fuel or something like that, you're going to need to create that fuel, or at the very least, players are going to need to create it. Or not you specifically, of course, but someone is going to need to do that in a logistic fashion. So, let us... oh, we can actually do the training grounds? Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, yeah, so there's the controls. Let's see what we can actually do here. We've got a whole bunch of... we've got a chat screen right there as well, and okay, I have no idea where I am going, but I guess we will... I guess we will actually go in here. Ah, look at that. We can actually change the way we look. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I like that. And we can go and our deployment is over in that direction. And yeah, so that is basically where we go there. Now, bear in mind that this particular update actually provides the game with trains for the very first time, and a lot of automated features as well. Because beforehand, what you'd need to do is a person would need to take up a mining pick, or you know, something similar to that. You know, some kind of gathering tool, and they would need to be gathering the particular resource that you would need to be able to power something, to be able to turn it into basic materials. And that, indeed, has now been automated to a certain extent. Ooh, look at this! Vehicle and artillery training. This sounds fun. So I'm actually going to go north. North seems like a good way to go. You can actually turn the camera as well with middle mouse button, so there's also that. And I'm going to be doing a couple of these tutorials, and I'll see you after that. Alright, so I've done a couple of the tutorials in the starter area, and I gotta say they are very, very in-depth, let's just say that. Anyway, in Foxhole, the narrative is determined by players. All weapons, vehicles, and structures are produced by them. You will succeed if you work together. Find a base and set your spawn point, press M to open your map. You can spawn here when you die, and you can also get geared. Weapons are stockpiled at bases by other players. Don't take more than you need. And also claim victory towns. Build the required number of victory towns to win the game. The bases with circles around them are victory towns, and these are the wonderful controls. And here we are. So this is where I currently am. Now, bear in mind that I am very much spawning in a place. Okay, this is a lot, isn't it? Yeah, this is a lot. Okay, so you can currently see here exactly what's going on when it comes to the state of the war, and this is the entire map. Now, every single one of these hexes has a bunch of people on it, and obviously it's in a different, shall we say, zone or shard or whatever. Basically what you do is you click on one of these things when you're on the deployment screen, because there is a deployment screen on the starter island, and basically it will just take you to wherever you want to go. Now, this place over here, that is on the front lines. Over here, this is on the front lines over here. As you can see, there are, well, basically the two colors, the colonials and the wardens. The wardens are blue and the colonials are kind of like a light green. And you can quite clearly see that the colonials are kind of encroaching around here, which is definitely something that we want to try to prevent, of course. So that's the reason why I kind of spawned here. I thought to myself this might be a pretty good place to be, because this does make things a little easier possibly for us. And it is going to maybe even allow me to show you some of the logistics that are present in the game. Now, bear in mind, this is a very in-depth game, and you will have a slight learning curve. And I'm talking slight as in, yeah, quite a significant learning curve. There's actually quite a lot of salvage right here, and bear in mind, every single thing that is in the game requires fuel most of the time. Most things will require diesel or petrol or something along those lines. And you can see here, sulfur can be refined into heavy explosive materials at a refinery. And the same thing with the salvage, which can also be recycled into other resources at a refinery. I don't know, I don't think I actually have a refinery present here. We have a town base. I don't think I can actually see whether there are any... I don't think there are actually any. I don't think so, at least. I mean, there's a relic base right there. I should probably go there, to be honest. Oh, look at this. My rank is too low to create something, apparently. Okay. Well, whatever the case, I am going to go back up there. It's nice that I could show you these resources at least. Look, there's someone. Look, we got some people. We got some people coming along right there. And they are indeed driving their very own trucks. And these trucks are carrying things as well. And of course, you can indeed join your very own clan or regiment, I think they call it. Yes, I think they call it something like that. Anyway, here's the stockpile. So when you first obviously enter one of these zones, you're going to have the ability to access this this base. And it is highly recommended not to take too much. Just take a couple of things here and there. I'm thinking I might just take... I actually have no idea, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure. What is this? This is a standard issue Warden rifle. The bolt action firearm is as robust as they come. Alright, so I'm going to take one of these. Can I assemble this? Yeah, I can assemble this. Okay, I'm assembling it. I have no idea where it... Oh, there we go. It's actually in my backpack. Fantastic. Okay, I was a bit worried there for a second. Okay, so yeah. Otherwise, I'm basically... What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put my my ammunition in here. And I'm going to take some ammunition, some 7.62 ammunition, and I'm going to try and use a rifle. Because I've not used one before. I've only used the pistol in the tutorial area. I thought that might be quite fun. So I'm just going to take five clips or something like that. I have no idea whether that's way too much. But yeah, that's probably going to be all right. And what do we have here? Soldier supplies, a standard issue set of supplies for foot soldiers. Bases must be stockpiled with soldier supplies in order for players to spawn. All right. Okay, this might be really useful for us to take as well. I'm actually going to take a few of these, maybe just one actually. I might just take one. I don't really know. It took a while for that to actually be built. So, for it to be assembled at the very least. So I'm thinking we'll just take 2, just in case. You never know where we're actually going to get to a base, and maybe they need some additional respawns. So might be an idea. All right, so there we go. Now we're going to just equip these things. I have a hammer on me as well, by the way. And can I actually? Oh, wait a minute. I should have. Oh, I should have kept my firearm. Okay, I should have kept my my ammunition, shall we say? All right. Yeah. Anyway. Now is a good time as any to basically... Oh, look at the... Oh, hello there, sir. Oh, wait a minute. Do you need some help? Do you need some help, sir? Oh, no. You know, I use a shovel to build. All right, you know what? I'm going to go and get a shovel, and I'm going to go and help these guys. Because where do I find a shovel, actually? Oh, no. Yeah, I have no idea where to find a shovel, because there is actually none here. So that's a little bit problematic, because I would like to I'd like to help them, but I actually have no clue where the shovel is. Yeah, okay. Well, I'd like to help you. I'd like to help you, fellows, but unfortunately, I cannot. So I guess I will be. I guess I will be running around, and I will try to go to the next zone.
Looking for a ride?
Alright, so I have now come to the front line. Yeah, I actually caught a ride with a very nice fellow, and I think you probably saw that. Actually, I wasn't talking there, but yeah, he was really nice, and he said, "Hey, you want to ride?" You know, and that's actually one of the main reasons why I think this game is really, really cool, because the community is super friendly and really helpful, and they're actually trying to have a positive experience. And I think that that's one of the main reasons why this game actually works really, really well, because everyone's trying to do their best for their side, you know? It's not a case of, oh, you know, this is just one match and it takes 10 minutes and then that's over with. No, no, no. It is very much persistent over multiple weeks. Everyone's trying to help out everyone else. And that fellow that gave me that lift, he was driving a truck full of supplies to the front line, and there was a squad nearby that we passed, and they were fighting as well. And you can see here that we actually have some intel that there are some colonials at this area over here. And I'm thinking maybe we'll get involved in something. As you can see, I do have some ammunition in my rifle right now. I'm a little bit worried about actually even even being here. Personally, yeah, I don't know. I'm obviously extremely new, right? I'm extremely new, and yeah, it's me, you know, it's me. So I might very well just end up dying almost instantaneously, because I really have no idea what the enemy even looks like. I think we kind of know. I think we kind of know, and I think they're probably going to be shooting at me, so I'll probably know one way or another. But yeah, you can see here that we're now approaching the front line, very much the front line, and we will be able to hear if there are, you know, firearms going off in the distance. And of course, as I said before, there is proximity-based voice chat too, which basically means, you know, the closer you get to the action, the closer you're going to be able to hear people shouting orders and saying whether they want to, you know, charge forward or retreat or something along those lines. So yeah, we're going to have to be a little bit careful. And yeah, as you can see from the chat actually as well, you can see right there, this is where I am, by the way. That person right there, he is with me in that particular area. He's over here actually. So somewhere around here. Yeah, there he is. And that is so incredibly cool to me, that there are multiple people working for the same goal. I think that is really, really awesome. And obviously, now here's the thing: if you're pretty good at the logistics side of things, then I'd recommend just, you know, helping out your team that way. For me personally, I'm really, really overwhelmed by how incredibly in-depth it can be and how it is. And so that's the reason why I'm kind of going to the front here. As you can see, doesn't seem to be any people here, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, as I say, yeah, maybe I actually just want to aim a little bit here because I do have a longer range. I do have a long range rifle. You can see exactly what's going on with that. Oh, is that an enemy right there? I think that's an enemy. That is an enemy right there. All right, hello. Yeah, you're trying to shoot me. Okay. Yeah. You see that? He threw a grenade. Okay. I'm gonna just hide here. I'm just gonna hide here behind these trees, and I'm gonna see whether I can take him out. I highly doubt it. I have no idea how this weapon works. I think I've shot it once. Oh, hello. Yeah, he's trying to. Okay, wait a minute. I'm just gonna hide in these bushes right here. Wait a minute. Do we have? Ah, look! We've got some people. We've got some people coming and actually helping us out. Okay, that is fantastic. All right, I'm gonna just stay kind of in the trees here. I'm gonna be a little bit careful. Obviously, that fellow knows that I'm over here, so you know we might want to be a little bit wary of that. But obviously, you can see the grenade. You know, you can see the grenade coming. Oh, look! There are enemies over there. All right, I see. I got you. Okay, here we go. I'm taking damage. Getting behind the tree. Oh, I got him. I think I got him. Or at least I hit him. I hit him once. And there's another enemy over there. We don't have to worry too much, because if we die, then we die. But he's hiding behind a tree, as you can quite clearly tell. I'm just going to go into these trees over here. I actually have no idea whether there's regenerating health or anything. I mean, you can quite clearly tell there isn't any indicator as to what your HP is. You have no idea. So it's very much a case of, if you're bleeding super hard, then you're probably gonna you're probably dead. You know, you're probably gonna die sometime soon. But thankfully, I seem to be okay. I seem to be all right. I'm gonna be a little bit careful here. I'm just gonna try and help out our friends who are kind of nearby to us right here. I'm just gonna kind of be a little bit of a sentry over here and make sure that they don't get flanked too much. But obviously, that is very much a case of, well, it's relying on me actually seeing them. So they might be sneaky, you know, they might be sneaky, because there is a very detailed vision system in the game as well. So for example, if I'm hiding in here, you can see that little indicator in the top left. That basically means that I am invisible to anyone that comes close until they get into the bushes or nearby to the bushes as well, and then they'll be able to see me. And there's an enemy over there. You see him? I'm actually not sure if he's alive. He might be dead. I'm not entirely sure. There's one right there. You see that fellow right there? Don't think I can actually get him from here because he's prone. But I might be able to actually go prone myself. I'm actually going to go prone myself, and we're going to be a little bit careful about this. Maybe if he decides to get up, I might be able to get him. Yeah, nah, too far away. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Bear in mind, these weapons are not exactly accurate. They are going to be pretty inaccurate for the most part, but of course that's how it is. You know, that's how it is in these kinds of eras. You know, you're not going to have extremely accurate weapons or anything like that. But I'm going to try and stick to the tree line here. Let's just have a look and see exactly what's going on. All right, so yeah, we're still kind of fighting in this area. There's still people fighting around here. I don't see any of my allies, which is really worrying, I gotta say. Maybe I can kind of stick around here. There is a truck. Not sure if they'd want to destroy that truck, to be honest. Bear in mind, you can actually take a shovel as well if you want, and you can build trenches. You can actually build trenches. If you have a shovel with you, you can do that. That's the reason why earlier in the video I wanted to help those guys doing whatever it is they were doing. I have no idea. I think they were actually preparing the ground for mining facilities or something along those lines, because they also had a kind of like a digger construction vehicle with them, and I kind of wanted to help them with that, but yeah, unfortunately I didn't have a shovel and I had no idea how to get one, so That's a little bit unfortunate, but if you do have a shovel, you can build trenches, as I say. And if you have a squad or if you have a bunch of friends, then they can actually help you to build the trench. And then you can also upgrade that trench. You can add bunkers to it. You can add all kinds of really, really cool things like pillboxes and stuff like that. And you can actually make a really entrenched position that basically has a lot of defensive rating to it, and it basically makes it very difficult for the enemy to take it. If you are, of course, manning it yourself, because obviously if you're not manning it, then you might have some issues. Anyway, we are... look at this guy. Should I protect this guy? I am really worried right now, sir. I am literally almost dying. I mean, you can see that I'm actually covered in blood right now. But I'm going to just kind of stick around here. I have no idea whether enemies are going to come in this area, but I'm going to kind of stick around here, try to maybe protect this fellow because he is digging at the moment, and I kind of want to... I mean, considering I don't have a shovel, I'd love to be able to help him with that. And he's probably cursing me right now because I don't have a shovel. Although I probably should, right? Yeah, I probably should have a shovel. I probably should take one of those things. I mean, maybe there's actually a supply box or something like that. Oh, hello. Is someone shooting him? Is someone shooting him right now? I can hear some shots. Oh, wait. Hello there. I'm going to crouch by these trees. I'm a bit worried about actually shooting here, to be honest, because these trees are very, very dense. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good for me to be at. I'm going to just go a little bit over here. By the way, cover is also a thing. So if you hide behind cover, you're going to get a defensive bonus. You can also be suppressed, as you might expect. If you do have a lot of fire coming your way, you could be suppressed, and that will basically terrify your soldier, and then you'll get disadvantages and so on and so forth. So that's obviously going to make a pretty big difference. And if you see the little indicator on the screen right there, you see this right here, this little shield, that determines how protected you are when in cover. So for example, when I'm aiming right now, you can see that if I aim this direction, I am perfectly covered, but if I aim this direction, then I am obviously quite not. I'm actually going to go over here. Seems like there are some people firing in this direction, so I'm going to see if I can maybe lend my assistance. Hello there, sir. Oh dear. Okay, can we get him? Oh, we got him. Okay, can I... Oh, never mind, I'm dead. We did get that fellow. Unfortunately, his friend got me. So we're going to have to take a look and see how Mr. Alien's Pucker Hole is doing. But yeah, that was pretty cool. We did manage to actually take out an opponent, so I'm very, very pleased about that. I'm going to spawn. We're going to... should we... Yeah, let's respawn in the Heartlands, right? Why not? I think that seems all right. And maybe we'll see someone that actually wants to give us a ride or something like that. Now, here's the thing. If we had been in a slightly more controlled situation right there, I would have been able to maybe have our comrade over there, you know, Mr. Alien right there. Maybe he would have come over and he would have picked me up because I'm wounded, and he would have been able to bandage me or something along those lines. Or if I was significantly, critically wounded, he could have taken me to a hospital or a medic truck or something like that, and then you'd be able to you know, go on from there and maybe get back on your feet. So the amount of depth that is present in this game is immense. And that's the reason why it's been active for so long. It's been active for 5 years in development, and now with the Inferno update, so many things have been added. Absolutely crazy amounts of stuff. Anyway, I think we're probably going to... yeah, I don't even know, to be honest. Should I take some basic materials? I don't know, because basic materials are pretty much used for everything, as you can see. Resources used for building basic structures and producing items. So I'm not entirely sure if I should take some. I guess I will. I'm not entirely sure how many I get to take every single time I click on this. Oh, 20. Oh, wow. That's quite a lot. Okay, so I'm just going to take one more rifle here, and then we're going to take a couple of pieces of ammunition, and that's pretty much it. I don't think I really want to take anything else. Maybe a grenade. Maybe I should take some grenades. Maybe grenades are kind of cool. I don't know. We'll take we'll take 5 of these, right? We'll take five clips of ammo, and then we'll take 1 grenade, because I'm probably going to be absolutely awful at using it, and I will probably blow myself up. Let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. Okay, so now that's absolutely fine. We can equip the grenade, and by the way, all of these pieces of equipment can be selected with 1, 2, 3. So for example, your rifle is on 1, and your pistol is on 2, and your grenade, or whatever is in this slot, is on 3. So that is very good. Okay, so now we can move on, and I'm going to have to reload this. Let's just make sure that this is all reloaded perfectly fine. And yeah, we did actually kill someone, as far as I'm aware. We killed 2 people, I think, which was actually not bad, I think. I mean, come on, considering it is me, and I'm usually very unlucky when it comes to those kinds of things, but there you go. And now we have spawned back in this region once again. Now, of course, you don't have to spawn in this region once more. You can actually, if you want to, go all the way back to your original base, which is the tutorial island, basically. And what you can do there is you can decide on a different deployment area, and that deployment area will then revert to your home base, basically. So whenever you die, you can go back to that. And I'd highly recommend choosing something that might be a little bit closer to the front line than I have, because as you can quite clearly tell now, I'm in the middle of nowhere, and I'm kind of unable to make my way back to the front line easily. Although that's not strictly true, because if I had the know-how, and if you actually put in a little bit of effort to learn things, like for example, can I actually take this? No, this is locked as far as I'm aware, right? Yeah, this is locked. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I didn't really want to take it anyway, but I was just going to use it just to kind of take me a little bit closer to the border. But whatever the case, it's not in my opinion, at least, I don't really want to interfere with the supply lines that my side has going. So, for example, if there's a truck nearby, it might very well be that they need that truck super badly to transport goods to the front line. And I'm talking about basic materials or ammunition or fuel or anything like that. And it really makes a huge difference, in my opinion. I think it's actually incredible, the amount of depth that is available here. And that's the thing. What's really cool about it is that if you want to play the logistics game and you want to provide your side with a massive amount of materials and goods, and you want to deal with the logistics of the whole game, then you can very easily do that. And you never have to fight anyone if you don't want to. You can stay, pretty far back. You don't have to, deal with people. Although, to be fair, enemy forces can actually infiltrate behind enemy lines. I've seen that happen before, where people have gotten into basically gotten into the back lines of one of the sides, and they have attempted to sabotage bases, and they've attempted to disrupt enemy supply lines, and that's exactly what can happen. So it's really, really important that you kind of keep an eye out as well. So there's also a lot of various little bits of espionage and covert operations that you can do as well, because there is a dedicated intel channel over here. Well, it's obviously disappeared now, but there is a dedicated little text channel to intel itself. And as a result, whenever you're having one of those items, as far as I'm aware, you do need an item to be able to provide intel. I could be wrong about that, of course, because as I say, I'm very new to the game. But generally, this is going to then enable you to speak in that channel. As far as I'm aware, you do need that. So then you can tell exactly what's going on. You can say, hey, there are some people over here. This base is under attack. There are people behind enemy lines. Well, should I say behind our lines, and we need some help over there. You know what I mean? It's that kind of deal. So yeah, there's a massive amount to do here, and whether combat is your deal or not, you're gonna find something to do and to enjoy, actually, as well. Because, as I say, the surprising amount of depth to the logistics is incredible, and they've added even more, because obviously there's trains now and automated factories and things like that. And look at what's going on here. This is a pillbox. Look at this. This is an actual pillbox, so I can literally hide in the pillbox and I can shoot people from here and be in complete safety. Well, should we say, relative safety, because let's face it, most soldiers, as far as I can tell, maybe ones that know what they're doing a little bit more than I do, they have grenades. So they're probably going to be able to use grenades against the pillbox and then just blow me up, which is going to be not incredibly nice, but yeah, that kind of thing can happen. I'm actually wondering, is there a place here that I can actually pick up some tools? No, it doesn't seem like it. That's kind of sad. Oh well, never mind. I'm going to have to do a little bit of looking up about that as well, because I would love to be able to find out where I can get a shovel, because a shovel is pretty much required for a lot of different construction. Maybe, you know what, maybe the hammer is also pretty good, because you can see here a tool used to build structures and assemble materials. I do have some building materials, so let me actually just try and see whether I can do this. So here's the build menu. I actually don't want to do this on the... Oh, it's me. I'm going to choose to do this on the front line, and I'm probably going to get shot as a result. Anyway, there are a massive amount of different structures that you can build, as you can see right here. And probably the best one that you want to go for is something to do with this. So, for example, you can build a bunker. You can build a bunker, you can build trenches, trench connectors, bunker corners if you want to make a larger bunker. You can even make fire pits and field hospitals, construction vehicles. You're going to need a massive amount of basic materials for that, of course, and that requires your logistics sector of your faction to be, you know, doing pretty well with their supplies of basic materials. But that's the reason why I only took a very small amount. Okay, is that... No, that's one of mine. Okay, I was a bit worried there for a second. I thought they were going to run me down or something like that. Anyway, we have sandbag cover as well. We have a watchtower here and a gate. We've got barbed wire fences. We have a rifle pillbox. As you can see, you need 60 basic materials to be able to make one of these pillboxes that you can see right here. I'm actually wondering, are these partially built? 57 basic materials to go. Okay, what about this one? That one's slightly more done, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to complete any of these, so I will just move on, and we'll see if we can maybe find a couple of extra people to fight. I think that might be quite fun, because I think we were doing all right. You know, we were doing all right, and I didn't think we were having too many. We weren't having too many difficulties here, and maybe we can see if there are. Any people that need some assistance, although, to be fair, assistance from me? Oh yes, assistance from me. How effective is that really going to be, right? Anyway, maybe if I act as a bit of a sacrificial lamb, so to speak, and maybe we uncover some opponents, maybe some people will hear the gunshots and they'll come over and try to assist us. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of different people in this area over here. And I'm thinking we're probably going to go this way. I don't know about any of the more intricate details of the game, but I gotta say, I am very much interested and intrigued to learn more. And I think it very much helps that the community is not unhelpful, not aggressive, or at least I haven't come across that, at least. And everyone's just trying to have a good time, which I very much appreciate. And as far as I'm aware, there's also 25% off on the game as it launched into its full version. So if you'd like to take advantage of that, well, you know what to do. Yeah, we should probably go. They even built a fence. Really? They even built a fence. Wow. These people they went all out, didn't they? Okay, yeah. So you can actually go into here as well, and then you can very easily not be seen, but you got to stay still to not be seen in the grass, as you can see right here, because if you see in the indicator over there, if I move, boom, the indicator's gone. So as soon as that happens, yeah, you can be seen really easily. So it's actually a very cool system, because that's very much the case in a real situation. Yeah, you're probably going to have you're probably going to get seen pretty easily if you start moving through the grass, right? But if you just stand there, then you're probably going to be okay, maybe a little bit. Anyway, there's actually a soldier's backpack here. I actually have no idea. Is this someone's that has just died, or is this someone's that is this like supplies or something like that? I have no idea, because I don't really want to steal someone's stuff. But if it's someone that has just died from the enemy, or even an ally, then I wouldn't mind taking the bandages. But oh, it is an enemy. Okay, it is an enemy. So I'm actually just going to take the bandages then, I suppose, and I might take some of the ammunition as well. Why not? I guess. Even though I probably won't get the opportunity to use bandages. Oh, hello. I hear something. That is a grenade and a half, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, that was very close by. I'm gonna be a little bit careful. I'm actually kind of psyched out right now. Yeah, look, we've got some people. Oh no, he's going away with. He's wounded. He's got a guy. He's got a guy on his back, and he's trying to take him away from the front line, trying to save his life. Oh, hello there, sir. Okay, we've got someone else here with us. Should we try and help him out? I think we will. We should try and help him out. And now it's snowing, and now it's very very cold. I hope I'm not dressed for this. Okay, yeah, this is somewhat bad. Okay, yeah, I saw someone right here. You saw him, right? Yep, you saw him. Okay, I'm gonna just literally get up, and I'm gonna see if I can maybe do something here. I'm gonna have to be very careful, though. Maybe I can use a grenade. Oh, no, I shouldn't use a grenade. There's someone from our... Well, I got shot. There was a guy in the bushes there. I had no idea. That was actually very well done. That was extremely well done by this fellow. I had no clue that there was anyone there. Oh well, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so that was unfortunate. I was actually very much hoping that we'd get into another little fight right there, because we had a lot of fun in the first one, but I think this one was a little bit more organized, shall we say. Anyway, we can now spawn and go back to our home region. And yeah, that's actually going to be it for this episode. And I'm probably going to make another one on this. I think I'd like to explore a little bit more about the game, and maybe try to do a little bit better in combat next time around. And maybe we'll be able to get a couple more kills. If you'd like to check out Foxhole and its Inferno update, there is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.